Campaigning has begun for Indonesia's presidential election. The world's fourth populous country is guaranteed to get a new leader after 10 years of government led by Joko Widodo. Voters will head to the ballot box in February. Joko is barred from running again by the Constitution. Registration for candidacy closed in October, and there are 3 contenders vying for power. Anies Baswedan served as governor of Jakarta for 5 years and is backed by 3 political parties. Prabowo Subianto is currently defense minister in Joko's administration. He was defeated by Joko in both the 2014 and 2019 presidential elections. The third candidate is Ganjar Pranowo, who served as governor of Central Java province for 10 years. He has the backing of the largest coalition partner, the Indonesian Democratic Party of Struggle. One of the vice presidential candidates is also drawing attention, Joko's eldest son, Gibran Rakabuming Raka. The 36-year-old is the running mate of Prabowo Subianto. Now, for more, we're joined by NHK World's Cecilia Shinabariba in Jakarta. So, Cecilia, first of all, what do each of the candidates stand for?
Well, to start with, we should look at whether or not they will continue with Joko's policies. Joko has been quite popular among Indonesians thanks to his infrastructure project. He has pushed ahead with the construction of the new capital on the island of Kalimantan. The defense minister Prabowo has said publicly that he will take over Joko's work. He's promised to continue the new capital project. Ganjar also says he broadly agrees with Joko's policies, but some need to be reviewed. On the other hand, Anies is seen as a staunch critic of Joko. He says the current government has not adequately tackled the issue of income disparity. From an international perspective, Indonesia is strengthening its position as a leader of the group of emerging countries known as the Global South. What all the candidates have in common is that they want to maintain friendly relations with many countries and not align with just one superpower. Experts say Indonesia's economic ties with China won't change whoever becomes the president. But in terms of national security, China is becoming increasingly assertive in the disputed South China Sea. The next president is expected to continue cooperating with the U.S. and regional powers like Australia and Japan as a counterbalance to Beijing.
And now the fact that Joko's son Gibran is running for vice president is proving a contentious issue. Can you tell us more?
Gibran's candidacy was only made possible thanks to a surprising decision by the Constitutional Court. By law, vice presidential candidates normally have to be over 40 years old. But the court said candidates are exempt from the minimum age requirement if they have served as regional leaders, as Gibran has. This has sparked accusation of dynasty politics, and some say democracy in Indonesia is at risk. Civil groups have filed lawsuits to try to block Gibran and Prabowo's candidacies. But there are some people who have a positive take on this issue. They see the ruling as having opened the path for younger generation to take part in politics. Gibran is now seeking to garner support among young voters. One political expert I spoke to says Joko may try to divert public attention from the issue and the run-up to the election.
The point is whether the current President Joko Widodo will announce any more populist policies. If he does, it's possible that the controversy about political dynasties will be overshadowed and people will forget.
In the latest opinion polls, Prabowo is ahead with an approval rating of about 40%, followed by Ganjar and Anies. Analysts say Prabowo's lead is due to the popularity of Joko and his son. Of course, the election campaign has only just started, and voting is still more than 2 months away, so there is plenty of time for Indonesians to hear what each pair of candidates has to say.
Thank you, Cecilia. NHK World's Cecilia Sinabarba in Jakarta.